Welcome back to Domingo Live. You know, we're finishing up Buck Days, and no sooner are we doing that, we've got another event coming up this weekend. It is, of course, a great tradition here in South Texas, and we're just so happy to have Roland Rodriguez, Port Aransas Chamber of Commerce, and Martin de los Santos, of course, a dear friend from LNF Distributors, here to talk about the 75th Annual Aransas Pass Shrimporee. Roland, it has been a tradition for decades, and one that we continue to embrace and love because it's very much a part of who we are.
Yeah, first of all, Rudy, thank you for allowing us to be on the show to promote the event, and because this is a great show. Y'all do so much for our community, so it's an honor to be here. Yeah, the Shrimporee, a lot of folks don't realize in 1948, that's when it all started. Yeah. And the Aransas Pass was known as the shrimping capital of the world. So in 1948, they started this little celebration to celebrate the shrimpers before they went out to sea, where they would spend months and months out there. And then from then it's just grown to be bigger and better. And now we are one of the largest 3-day festivals on the Texas coast. So it's like you said, it's come a long way since 1948.
Yes, it certainly
celebrating
has.
75 years.
Isn't that amazing?
That's crazy.
The tradition continues like this, and it depends on our community, and I'm talking about the entire Coastal Bend region, that we go out there and support events like this because they help so many people, from the vendors to the shrimpers to the Chamber of Commerce, of course, and so many others.
Yeah, this event is not only that brings the community of Aransas Pass. Not just only this event brings the.
No, of course, it's not just the community of Aransas Pass. It brings everybody.
Yeah, so the Aransas Pass, not only, like I said, the community, but the surrounding communities as well, as you mentioned, because this is a huge, huge event, and you talk about the vendors and whatnot. So what happens is all the proceeds go to the Aransas Pass Chamber of Commerce, right? Part of it.
Sure.
Because it's our biggest fundraiser.
Exactly.
But it also goes to 15 nonprofit organizations, from churches to the Little League, and whatever food they're selling or cars they're parking in the parking lot. All that money goes directly to them. And you think about it, more than 50 to 60,000 people are going to be coming through Aransas Pass. So that's a lot of money for these nonprofits. So it's a win-win, and it's a big boost to our economy because Aransas Pass, all our hotels are already full.
Sure.
The restaurants are going to be full. So how can we not win as a community?
Exactly.
And it, like I said, it all helps when we all come together, and that's why I'm saying not only Aransas Pass, but the surrounding communities as well.
Which is why LNF Distributors is involved, because when it comes to community events, we all know that LNF Distributors is very much a big part of it.
Sí.
So, Martín, platícame de esto, la participación.
Primeramente, gracias por invitarnos a este gran programa.
Gracias.
Y feliz Día de las Madres para todas las madrecitas que están mirando este gran programa, que lo miran cada domingo.
Gracias.
Y estamos aquí para hablar y celebrar el Día del Camarón en la ciudad de Aransas Pass, 75 años que están celebrando este gran programa. Tenemos música el viernes. El viernes empieza el festival a las 5 de la tarde. Tenemos country, tenemos este famoso cantante Aaron Watson que va a tocar para este gran show. Si te gusta la música tejana, tenemos a Jay Pérez, tenemos a los Palominos también. Y por ahí supe que tiene las sexy legs de todo South Texas. Vamos a tener el Sexy Legs Contest, Rudy, and you're going to be there.
I hear you're leading off the pack, though. That's the rumor.
Tenemos todo eso, tenemos eventos para los pequeños, para los niños también. Es un evento muy familiar. El domingo vamos a tener a las famosas cowgirls,
Qué bien.
que pueden venir a tomar pictures con ellas, a agarrar autógrafos y todo eso. También tenemos un especial de Domingo Live.
Qué bien,
que va a
platícame de
ser
eso.
3 días.
Okay.
Puedes comprar 3 boletos por $15.
Okay.
Y puedes ir viernes, sábado y domingo. Y tenemos otro especial, Domingo Live, que va a ser el domingo $5 por cualquier persona que quiera ir. El domingo van a pagar solo $5. $5 solamente.
El entrada.
El domingo. Tenemos carnaval que se va a abrir el jueves.
Okay.
Es un evento muy familiar para ayudar al Chamber of Commerce de Aransas Pass.
Sí, cómo no.
30 minutos de Corpus Christi. Es lo único. El dinero que se beneficia para esto, el Chamber of Commerce ayuda a muchas comunidades, ayuda a los estudiantes de Aransas Pass, ayuda a las iglesias, a todas las personas necesitadas. Por eso es muy importante para que vengan a soportar este gran evento que estamos celebrando.
Claro que sí. Y qué mejor manera de que ser feliz con su familia ahí, pasando el día tranquilos, comiendo camarón, ¿verdad? Al mismo tiempo disfrutando del ambiente.
Yeah, there's something for everybody. And on Thursday, as you mentioned, we have our carnival, and it's $2.
Sure.
$2 a day. You can ride every ride for $2. And then and then Saturday we have our parade at 10 o'clock, and then at noon the gates open, and that's when the fiesta starts. And like you said, we have music for everybody, every genre. We even have an Elvis impersonator.
There you go.
So there's so many, and then we have, like he said, Aaron Watson. We also have this up and coming honky tonk band called the Chad Cook Band.
Okay.
And they're from East Texas. They bring a lot of energy and a lot of fun. And of course, we have other local groups like the John Cortez Band, the Rockaholics, and these guys are unbelievable. So there's music for everybody. There's a lot of stuff for the kids to do, and of course the main thing about everything that we do is for our community of Aransas Pass, and this is a great way for everyone to come together. But when you want to have fun, this is the place. Yes, and he mentioned the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are going to be there on Sunday from noon to 2 o'clock. And so
this is Sunday.
This is Sunday,
noon to 2
from 12 to 2
get us
o'clock.
ready for the football season.
Y luego tenemos un programa de la música de Selena que se va a estar celebrando pura música de Selena, un concierto de ellos, el Biri Biri Bamba.
And that's happening when?
Sunday.
El domingo as well. So
Sunday.
after the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Yes, y luego Elvis Presley va a tener un concierto ahí. Este chavo Victor toca igualito que Elvis Presley. Para los que les gusta Elvis Presley, esta música va a estar ahí también.
No, estar bien, mucha diversión, bastante entretenimiento y comida también al mismo tiempo.
That's the best part because, like I said, all our food vendors, they're nonprofit organizations.
Sure they are.
So this is a great opportunity for them to raise money for their organization, and we just want to help any way we can, and that's what we do. Because this is one of the biggest event that, like Martin said, that's we put together, but we could not do it without our sponsors like LNF, Thomas J. Henry, Whataburger, HEB. Without those sponsors, we couldn't do it. But reality is we couldn't do it without our volunteers. It takes more than 300 volunteers to put this event together. So anyone out there that's looking to be a volunteer, give us a call at Aransas Pass Chamber of Commerce at 361-758-2750. Not only are you helping us out, but you will get a 3-day pass and a T-shirt for your, for giving back.
And you're giving back to the community.
Yes, and that's a great thing. Where else can you go watch some free concerts? All these big concerts out there, like $8. He mentioned $8 for a day pass, $15 for a weekend pass. You can see like 6 different concerts in one day for $8. How about that?
And you're gonna be in the Sexy Leg contest.
There you go. Well, after you two guys, I'll follow you.
You better be
I'll
there.
follow your lead.
If you don't want to do sex, you could be in our shrimp eating contest.
There you go. That's fun too. I would love to do that.
So either way, it's a win for you.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
You guys have done this for 75 years, not you two in particular, but we've had the tradition, and we continue with the tradition today. Next weekend, make plans to be out at Aransas Pass. It is a wonderful event. Roland Martin de los Santos, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Les agradecemos de
Appreciate
todo
it.
corazón. Thank you for taking the
Thank you,
time.
guys.
No, hombre, estamos aquí para servir, ¿verdad?
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Domingo Live after this. Stick around.